किसने बनाया डायग्राम? Maybe one student has asked me to repeat once again. So I'm quickly revising. How many of you are done with the diagram? Apart from Sanjana. आज संजना एक्टिव है क्लास में, शाबाश संजना. ओके, oogenesis, which हमने ये टॉपिक आज यही स्टार्ट किया है. oogenesis क्या होता है? Formation of egg or ovum. During meiotic division, cytokinesis occur, which is unequal and produces large cell that becomes egg or oocyte. और three polar bodies form होती हैं which degenerate at birth or puberty. Primary oocyte enlarges under the influence of hormone FSH, and first meiotic division occur, which results in formation of secondary oocyte and first polar body. ये बच्चों को बहुत confusion होती है. Please look at the hormone also. So at birth and puberty. After fertilization, second meiotic division occur, which results in formation of egg. तो अभी हमने पढ़ा menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle is a cyclic changes in the female reproductive tract, which results in casting of uterine and fallopian lining along with the blood and tissue fluid. It consists of three phases. Proliferative phase lasts for about 14 days, where lining of uterus and fallopian tube proliferate. Lining of uterus and FT fallopian tube proliferates, and its vascular supply increases. Graphene follicle grows, matures, and releases this estrogen. तो पहले FSH था, अब estrogen है. It ruptures and releases secondary oocyte. फिर आता है secretory phase. It lasts for about 10 days. The empty, जब ये इसने graphene follicle ने release कर दिया oocyte, secondary oocyte और egg, it is empty, changes into corpus luteum, which secretes progesterone. Lining of fallopian tube and uterus undergoes further hypertrophy, vascularization. Endometrial lining secretes nutritive fluid, which is for fetus. Last is fetal menstrual phase, which lasts for about 4 days. If fertilization does not occur, then corpus luteum degenerates and lining of fallopian tube and uterus breaks down, resulting in bleeding phase or menstrual flow, which lasts for about 3 to 5 days. I've asked everyone to make the diagram for menstrual cycle. Please, can anyone show me the diagram for menstrual cycle? Anyone? Okay, Sanjana, just open your camera and show me your diagram. Be quick. Sanjana, show me your diagram. Okay. Very good. Beautiful diagram. Shabash. Okay, now you can stop your camera. Okay, now moving to the next topic, that is fertilization. I hope everyone is done with the diagram. Yes, anyone who wants me to draw the diagram? Yes, Gungun, anyone? Anyone in the class who want me to revise with the diagram? Yes? No? Yes, Gungun? Priyanshu, anyone? Shruti? Sumit? Okay, fertilization. Fertilization क्या होता है? Fusion of male and female gamete to form zygote. Or during copulation, the semen is transferred into the vagina. अब इसमें जो sperms हैं, the motile sperms, उनका पैसेज कहाँ कहाँ से आएगा? पहले vagina, फिर cervix, उनका पैसेज है, they are deposited into, the semen is transferred into the vagina, then they move to cervix, enter into the uterus, and reach to the ampulla isthmic junction. Ampulla isthmic junction of FT, fallopian tube. Okay, I'm repeating. ये sperm के passage है, vagina, then cervix, then uterus, then ampulla isthmic junction of fallopian tube. Ovum जो release हुआ है, that also reaches, ovum also reaches the ampulla isthmic junction. ओवम आप लोगों को पता चल गया है कैसे हुआ था. During ovulation, it is released on 14th day. It also reaches ampliostomic junction where fertilization occurs. Sometimes it is said it is ampulla region of fallopian tube, but the best answer is ampliostomic junction. When the sperm, is this clear? Can I move to the next page? Yes. Clear, everyone? Can I move to the next page? Speak out yes or no, bete. Okay, Khalid. When the sperm comes in contact with the zona pellucida layer of egg, this is the sperm with head and neck and tail region. When the sperm comes in contact with the zona pellucida layer of the ovum, it induces the changes in the membrane which blocks the entry of sperms into the egg, other sperms. It blocks the entry of other sperms into the egg. So sperm, when it comes in contact with zona pellucida, it reduces changes in the membrane which blocks the entry of other sperms, and this releases an enzyme. The tip of the sperm releases an enzyme which is, anyone? Hyaluronidase is an enzyme which releases hyaluronic, uh, जो which breaks down the hyaluronic acid which is present in the outside layer of the human female egg. The enzyme of the acrosome helps to dissolve this layer, zona pellucida, and the membrane to gain the entry into the cytoplasm. और साइटोप्लाज्म जो है ओवम अब ये कौन सी स्टेज में आ चुका है? इट हैज अ न्यूक्लियस एंड दिस इज द स्टेज ऑफ सेकेंडरी oocyte. It has shown the after fertilization it will divide and form secondary oocyte, and the entry of sperm induces its division, and that results in formation of a secondary oocyte and second polar body which degenerates. अभी हमने पढ़ा था entry of sperm induces second meiotic division. और जब न्यूक्लियस डिवाइड होने लगता है तो इसका मेल का जो न्यूक्लियस है अभी डिवाइड ही होता है, अपने आप को ऑर्गेनाइज करता है. इट इमीडिएटली कम्स इन कंटैक्ट विद द स्पर्म न्यूक्लियस and forms zygote. They both fertilize and forms zygote. This happens during fertilization. I'm repeating once again. Please listen to me carefully. The fertilization part. सुमित बेटे आपने पिछला पार्ट तो क्लियर था सारा. सुमित, अच्छा आपके नेटवर्क इशू आ रहा है. सुमित, you want me to repeat anything? Just let me know. Be quick. तो सुमित हमने ये टॉपिक स्टार्ट किया था फर्टिलाइजेशन. ड्यूरिंग फर्टिलाइजेशन द सीमेन इज ट्रांसफर्ड इनटू द वेजाइना. स्पर्म्स की मोटिलिटी कहाँ कहाँ होती है, स्पर्म की जो डायरेक्शन है, स्पर्म की मूवमेंट है वो पढ़ रहे हैं हम. तो स्पर्म्स semen is transferred into the vagina. From vagina it moves into the cervix enters, and then it enters into uterus and reach the ampliostomic junction. Sperms की यहाँ तक हो गई entry. The ovum which is released from the ovary reaches also ampliostomic junction where fertilization occurs. This is the region where fertilization occurs. This question is commonly asked, one marker question या NEET में. Where does fertilization occur? When the sperms comes in contact with the zona pellucida layer, sperm coming in contact with the zona pellucida layer of the egg or ovum, it induces the changes in the membrane which blocks the entry of other sperms. The other sperms cannot enter. So it is because of the changes which are induced by the this sperm. The enzyme which is present in the tip of the sperm, this enzyme is hyaluronidase. It dissolves the membrane of Zella pellucida and the membrane. दो layers होती हैं zona pellucida and membrane to gain its entry into the egg cytoplasm. जैसे ही enter होता है, this primary oocyte divides into secondary oocyte and secondary polar body. This polar body degenerates. The entry of sperm induces the completion of secondary meiotic division. और ये form करेगा haploid ooted. और अभी ये ऑर्गेनाइज भी नहीं होता इवन बिफोर द न्यूक्लियस ऑफ ooted is organized. It fuses with the sperm to form zygote. This is what is fertilization. How many of you are clear with the fertilization? Then I'll proceed to the next part, implantation. Okay, Khalid, ठीक है. Okay, Mukul, very good. Okay, it's good if everyone just give me the answer so that it is clear to me कि आप लोगों को समझ आ रहा है and I can move ahead. Implantation. अब क्या था, जाइगोट बन चुका है. अब जाइगोट बन चुका है तो जाइगोट में क्या होगा, सबसे पहला स्टेप आता है क्लीवेज. द जाइगोट अंडरगो सक्सेसिव क्लीवेज. और वो कौन सी डिविजन होती हैं, माइटोटिक डिवीजन. दीज माइटोटिक डिवीजन इज कॉल्ड एज क्लीवेज. एज इट इज मूव्ड फ्रॉम, अब इधर देखो कहाँ लिखा था मैंने, एम्पला इस्थमिक, तो वापस इस्थमिक जंक्शन में आएगा. एज इट मूव्स टुवर्ड्स द इस्थमस रीजन ऑफ द फिलोपियन ट्यूब टुवर्ड्स द यूट्रस. बात करें फीमेल के, इस रीजन में फर्टिलाइजेशन हुई थी. दिस इज एम्पुला एंड दिस इज इस्थमस. इन दोनों के बीच में यहाँ पे फर्टिलाइजेशन हुई थी. अब जब जाइगोट है, इट स्टार्ट्स टू रोलिंग डाउन टुवर्ड्स द इस्थमिक रीजन एंड हियर द जाइगोट अंडरगोस डिवीजन व्हिच इज नोन एज क्लीवेज. एंड कौन सी डिवीजन होती है सक्सेसिव डिवीजन, माइटोटिक. जाइगोट अंडरगोस माइटोटिक डिवीजन व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज क्लीवेज. अच्छा, मेरी स्क्रीन क्लियर है सभी को? As it moves towards the, is it clear everyone? Is my voice clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know what is happening with it at my end. Okay. Which is somebody is sharing the screen? Okay. तो ये क्लीवेज हम पढ़ रहे थे. तो क्लीवेज क्या है? इट इज अ माइटोटिक डिवीजन. zygote undergoes mitotic division as it moves towards the isthmic region. और जो डॉटर सेल्स हैं, they are called as, daughter cells are called as blastomere. The daughter cells are called as blastomere. अब स्टेज आती है blastomeres and this stage is known as morula stage. तो मॉडुला स्टेज आती है विच इज 16 सेल स्टेज। फिर उसके बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेज आती है विच इज ब्लास्टुला या ब्लास्टोसिस्ट। ब्लास्टोसिस्ट और जो सेल डिवीजन विच इट इज कॉन्टिन्यूड, सेल डिवीजन इज कॉन्टिन्यूड। मोरुला के बाद आ जाएगी ब्लास्टुला, और ब्लास्टुला में जो स्टेज में जो सेल्स होते हैं दे आर नोन एज ब्लास्टोमियर्स। दे कम टू लाई अराउंड द पेरिफेरी, जो सारे ब्लास्टोमियर्स हैं they come to move towards the periphery and forms a cavity in the middle which is known as blastocoele. They form a cavity in the middle and this stage is called as blastocyst stage. The cells are called as blastomere, which are arranged along the periphery and they form a cavity in the middle which is known as blastocyst. और जो outer layer है, that is the cells now become arranged as outer layer becomes trophoblast, which is a nourishing layer. सब आपने लिखा हुआ है already. And inner group of mass या inner mass cell which are projecting towards the blastocele, ये embryo form करेंगे. This is inner mass. बहुत अच्छे से डिटेल में आपने ये नोट्स इसके बनाए हुए हैं. तो पहले क्लीवेज आती है, क्लीवेज में मॉरुला स्टेज, देन इज द ब्लास्टोसिस्ट स्टेज. ब्लास्टोसिस्ट में जो लेयर्स हैं, आउटरमोस्ट लेयर दैट इज ट्रोफोब्लास्ट. जो ट्रोफोब्लास्ट लेयर है, it gets attached to this layer, gets attached to the यहाँ से endometrium wall. You know what is endometrium? Endometrium, myometrium, and perimetrium. These are the three layers of uterus. The trophoblast layer gets attached to the endometrium, and these endometrium cells they start growing rapidly over the blastocyst. पूरा cover कर लेंगे. So the blastocyst gets embedded in the पूरा cover कर लेते हैं in the endometrium, and this process is known as implantation. Implantation is attachment of the fertilized egg, the blastocyst stage or blastula into the wall of uterus is known as implantation. So the trophoblast layer and they get attached to the endometrium. पहले ये cells जो हैं trophoblast they get attached to the endometrium. Endometrium divides rapidly and it tries to cover all the blastocyst stage, and this process is known as implantation. Whereas this inner mass cells they form embryo. Clear till now? Please raise your hand if it is clear. Then I can move to the next part, that is embryonic development.
आउटर मास क्या फॉर्म करते हैं?
Outer mass is ये बच्चे, inner mass will form the embryo. Outer mass जो outermost layer that is trophoblast, outer layer, which helps in attaching the uterus towards the endometrium. This layer is nourishing layer. It provides nourishment to the developing embryo. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now moving to the embryonic development. जी, आप जब नोट्स पढ़ोगे उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा डिटेल में हमने किया हुआ है. अभी तो मैं सिर्फ एनसीईआरटी पार्ट से ही आपको क्लियर कर रही हूँ. तो एम्ब्रियोनिक डेवलपमेंट में अगर हम बात करें कि क्लीवेज इन जाइगोट जब में क्लीवेज होती है results in formation of 16 to 32 cell stage which is known as morula. The morula जो undergoes compaction into two different types of cells, the outer periphery which is known as trophoblast cells, outermost जो है trophoblast, and inner mass is this is the inner mass cells which develops into एम्ब्रियो। ट्रोफोब्लास्ट जो सेल्स हैं, दे सिक्रीट फ्लूइड इनटू द मोरुला। these trophoblast cells, ये जो outermost हैं, sorry, outermost trophoblast cells, they secrete a fluid into the morula. इस stage में बीच में जो cells secrete करते हैं into this cavity which is known as blastocele, and this stage which carries the fluid filled cavity which is blastocele is called as blastocyst. And at this stage of blastocyst, implantation, आप पढ़ चुके हो, implantation occurs. Implantation occurs. और इसके बाद जब implantation के बाद ये blastocyst के बाद कौन सी stage आती है, is the formation of gastrula stage, and this is known as gastrulation, where embryo forms 3 layers, ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm, 3-layered embryo, and forms neural tissue which is known as neuralization, and formation of organ which is known as organogenesis. Implantation occurs at, पहले देखो cleavage, बिल्कुल सिंपल सी बात है, cleavage हुई, cleavage के बाद 16 to 32 cell stage, morula, no differentiation. ब्लास्टुला जो स्टेज है वो तब होगी जब इसमें आउटरमोस्ट सेल पेरिफेरल सेल्स हैं, दे आर फॉर्मिंग ट्रोफोब्लास्ट, इनर मास जो सेल्स हैं, दे आर फॉर्मिंग एन एम्ब्रियो, they have a cavity which is filled with the fluid blastocele, and this fluid is secreted by trophoblast cells. At this stage of blastocyst, implantation occurs. Then there is gastrulation, formation of gastrula. On gastrulation में 3 layers, embryo becomes 3-layered, neural formation occurs, neuralization जिसको बोलते हैं, and organ formation which is organogenesis. फिर इसके बाद आता है fetal membrane. Next topic is fetal. यहाँ तक clear है सभी को? Embryonic development. Next is fetal membrane. Fetal membrane. Membranes 4 membrane हैं, amnion, 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 chorion, allantoin, and yolk sac. Amnion, chorion, allantoin, and yolk sac. These are the 4 membranes. Amnion जो है वो secrete करेगा amniotic fluid. जो amnion है, it secretes a medium for the development of embryo, and it acts as a shock absorber. It acts as a shock absorber. Yolk sac degenerate हो जाता है. Generally it gets shrink. It is not developed in case of human. Chorion or allantoin, they form placenta. So these are the fetal membranes. इनके बारे में भी again आपने बहुत डिटेल में लिखा हुआ है, ऑलरेडी नोट्स बहुत अच्छे बने हुए हैं, डायग्राम भी करवाया हुआ है आप लोगों को. तो ये 4 membranes हैं, fetal membrane, amnion, chorion, allantoin and yolk sac. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक आता है parturition. Parturition आप लोगों को याद होगा, expulsion of young one at the end of gestation period. What is gestation period? Period of pregnancy. Gestation period is for about 280 days in case of human, or 9 months or 40 weeks. The expulsion of young one at the end of gestation is known as parturition. और इसमें जो फर्स्ट स्टेप आता है वो कौन सा होगा? यस, first step is known as labor, where opening of cervix occur. क्योंकि cervix में एक plug form हो जाता है जो उसको close कर देता है, plugging बोलते हैं, तो ये open होगा, opening of cervix during labor, and there is powerful contraction in the uterus which breaks the amniotic fluid membrane या amniotic membrane, जिसको बोलते हैं पावरफुल पेन, जिसमें ज्यादा होते हैं मदर को पेन्स या कंट्रैक्शंस बोलते हैं, आपने सुना होगा कंट्रैक्शन शुरू हो गई, लेबर पेन. तो कंट्रैक्शंस which helps in breaking the amnion membrane. Amnion ruptures, releasing amniotic fluid, और जिसकी वजह से बेबी भी बाहर आ जाता है. Amniotic fluid releases and baby flows. ओके और फिर इसके बाद है प्लेसेंटा, जो है अम्बिलिकल कॉर्ड, बच्चा जिसके साथ कनेक्टेड होता है मदर के साथ. अम्बिलिकल कॉर्ड, it is cut during after parturition, it is cut and placenta is expelled, बाहर निकाल दी जाती है प्लेसेंटा. और इसी के साथ क्या होता है, जैसे ही बेबी बाहर आया तो इन्फेंट के जो लंग्स विच आर कोलैप्स्ड, इन्फेंट के लंग्स जो हैं वो एक्सपैंड होते हैं बाय पैटिंग. पता है आप लोगों को, पीठ पे पैट करना पड़ता है, थप्पड़ पड़ता है, जिससे हमारे लंग्स एक्सपैंड होते हैं और बच्चा रोता है. तो बेबी स्टार्ट्स ब्रीदिंग और ब्रेस्ट में there is release of milk and first milk is known as, yes, colostrum,
Colostrum.
yes, which is rich in कौन सी एंटीबॉडीज है?
IG.
IgA.
IgA antibodies. Okay, IgA antibodies, it is rich in protein, it is rich in calories, it is rich in antibodies, and it is released under the secretion या under the influence of hormone. मिल्क इजेक्टिंग हार्मोन होता है ऑक्सीटोसिन, और मिल्क जो आगे मेंटेन रखता है दैट इज प्रोलेक्टिन. तो ये दोनों हार्मोन्स इसके लिए चाहिए. तो दिस वाज अबाउट पार्चुरेशन. पार्चुरेशन के बाद नेक्स्ट टॉपिक जो आता है दैट इज लैक्टेशन. लैक्टेशन, इसमें मेमरी ग्लैंड्स जो हैं विच आर नोन एज मिल्किंग ग्लैंड्स, they undergo development during pregnancy under the influence of hormone HPL, prolactin and progesterone. Under the influence of these two hormones, prolactin, HPL या फिर progesterone, they start producing milk at the end of pregnancy, and this process is known as lactation. At the end of pregnancy, they releases this milk under the influence of these two hormones, and milk then comes out of mammary glands in case of females. MAMMARY, mammary glands, which are also known as milking glands, just after the birth, and that first milk is rich in proteins and antibodies, which is known as colostrum. This was all about lactation. How many of you are clear with the chapter now? Should I repeat parturition? Do you want me to repeat parturition? You all are clear? Please tell me which. Okay, Khalid, ठीक है. Any other chapter you want me to revise? You want me to start with in the next